Loads of people say the Xbox One X is better than the newer Xbox Series S, but I don't think that this is completely true. There is so much that the Xbox One X cannot do because of its older architecture from 2017 that people don't even consider. First, let's discuss the price. The Xbox One X was recently discontinued, so it's only available second-hand, costing around £240 in average to good used condition. For £9 more, you can buy yourself a brand new Xbox Series S. The fact that Xbox discontinued the One X, I think tells you everything that you need to know, that it is clearly old, outdated hardware. That is not suitable for Xbox's big plan for the Series S and Series X. However, for the price, you do get a lot more for your money with the One X. It comes with a disc drive for physical games and supports 4K Blu-rays. You get additional connections at the rear, which include audio options and an HDMI in, ideal for freeing up ports on your TV and routing everything through your Xbox. In contrast, the Xbox Series S is a digital-only console with no disc drive, resulting in a much smaller form factor and is very lightweight, making it ideal for travel, especially with one of these portable screens. There are three key areas where the Series S is fundamentally the better console. These are quick resume, ray tracing, and 3D audio. The Xbox One X does not support any of these features. The Xbox Series S does have an NVMe SSD, which provides super fast internal storage, allowing multiple games to be opened at once and resume without any additional reloading. Unfortunately, the Xbox One X does come with an old-fashioned hard drive inside of it that has a physical spinning disk, and this has a huge detrimental impact on how fast the read and write speeds are of your internal storage. You do have the option to open up your One X and replace this hard drive with an internal SSD, but do be aware that it won't be as fast as the Xbox Series S, and also at this point you'll be spending significantly more to purchase like a Samsung SSD or something like that to do this anyways. From my testing, going back to using a hard drive with my Xbox, I was shocked by how significantly slower the load times were, and I often felt the menu systems were very unresponsive and sluggish, often resulting in me experiencing dropped frames as the hard drive was spinning to try and catch up on itself. Last month, this YouTube channel got over 1 million views, and 75,000 of you are returning regular to actually watch my videos, so I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button to support the channel. Gameplay is an interesting one. The One X in many ways is better at running games, some titles even hitting 4K 60 FPS. FIFA 21 on the One X looked much better than on the Series S. The higher resolution made a noticeable difference in the details on the players. However, this was not always the case. For example, Halo Infinite runs at 4K 30 FPS on the Xbox One X. To me, 30 FPS felt absolutely horrible for a fast-paced first-person shooter like this. So I had to run it in performance mode, which was 1080p 60 FPS. This is then the exact same gameplay performance as on the Xbox Series S. And if you like to play games such as Call of Duty, then the Series S is actually the better option because it does support 120 FPS. And in certain next-gen titles like Battlefield 2042, you do get additional game modes, letting you play with 128 players on the Series S and Series X. There is also ray tracing support for the Xbox Series S, which provides much better in-game reflections and lighting effects than on the older One X. I guess the choice really comes down to which one you would rather have. Do you want the best quality and resolution? Then get the One X, but expect to waste a lot of time loading in games and waiting around. Having experienced the Xbox Series S, for me it makes it difficult to recommend the older generation, and next-gen features like super sampling and 4K upscaling make the resolution and graphic difference very marginal. If you want to see the huge difference in loading times for the Xbox One X versus the Xbox Series S, you should definitely watch this video next.